going on, y'all? What's up? Welcome to another edition of Early Bird Boxing Talk. Hey, I want to shout out somebody, man. I want to shout out my boy Respectfully Boxing, man. Y'all make sure y'all please go over there and subscribe to my boy Respectfully Boxing. He just got up his channel. It's up and running. It's a new channel, so hold my boy down. Go subscribe, man. Hey, he made a video. His first video, he was pretty much saying, Terrence Crawford, it was about the whole narrative where they saying that Bud ain't fighting nobody. And it's very strange that I see that video because I told y'all I'm making a really in-depth video about Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence resume. I'm comparing both of them. And then we're going to see who really ain't fought nobody. And then I'm gonna it's extensive, but I'm doing it, man. I'm still on Errol Spence resume because I haven't had the time to sit down and look through the rest of the stuff, rest of his opponents. I'm at 18 fights in with Errol, so I'm almost there. Big Ron Finkley salute. Y'all go subscribe to my boy Ron Finkley, man. Y'all better go subscribe to the guard Ron Finkley, man. Yeah, I want to shout out to Respectfully Boxing. Y'all go subscribe to Respectfully Boxing, man. He said that I'm one of the channels that inspired him to make his channel. And do you know how much that might mean to somebody like me? Because I ain't even got a big channel yet. I'm only at I'm pushing 1,400 subscribers. And somebody else feel like that about my channel. That, it does something to me. It does something to me, man. And because when I started my channel, I was saying channels that inspired me. Like Boxing Wave, CJ Goodfella. I even like Counterpunch Boxing, man. I fuck with him. A lot of the bigger channels, not even the super big channel. Bushido inspired me to make my joint. My homeboy, Speaking Mind Boxing Talk. Those was the channels. And Coach Malachi, I followed him for a while. I love Coach Malachi channel too. He's one of those channels that helped inspire me to go start my own channel because I wasn't liking the stuff that I was hearing from some of them other bigger channels, and I saw them lying and they were making up story. And it's funny because these are the same channels that tell you that you're making up stories, but then they be the ones lying. No doubt, Ron. Much appreciated. Absolutely, bro. Anytime. Big Ron says this Canelo capping really dumbs the YouTube boxing community. Yeah, bro. Boxing Gym, salute, bro. Yeah, not us. Latch Puma, my guy. Yo, subscribe to Boxing Gyms. Subscribe to my boy Latch Puma. Go over there and subscribe to my boy. Hey, whoever pop up, they fuck with me. Y'all gotta go subscribe, man. We family. You know what I'm saying? But y'all go subscribe to Respectfully Boxing. He said that he only watched smaller channels because, and that's what I be saying. Like the smaller channels, like a lot of times ain't nobody making them lies and shit like that. Not all the time. There are some small channels, that are full of shit, and they know who they are. I ain't saying no names, but they know who the fuck they are, and we know who they are. Oh man, it's hilarious, bro. But for the most part, most small channels are more genuine, and we building up our subscribers off of the mud, out of the mud, man. We ain't trying to buy. Like, let me say this, man. I'm gonna say this because Money Brown, he brought me up, and he tried to put a weird spin on my name, and he tried to put a weird spin on other people who I fuck with too. He was putting a weird spin on Mac. He trying to disrespect B Mac and all this other stuff. I'm gonna say this, man. I'm gonna throw a jab out there because I just got to. Check it out. Money Brown TV. He said the other night he only if your channel gotta have 5,000 subs and up for him to even acknowledge him. For him to acknowledge you, which is a damn lie because he's shouting out channels that don't even have nowhere near 5,000 subs yet, and he put names and shit in videos, and he said Revelation Life. I heard what you said, Money Brown. You're the biggest Spence pom holder out there. You and Lennar and some of these other cats. But I'm a shout out to I'm a kind of like walk that back on Lennar, because Lennar even see the bullshit. So shout out to Lennar. Monty Brown, he's the same guy that dude got 51,000 subscribers. How that math ain't adding up, bro? And you know, look, here's the thing with me. Why I created this channel, I didn't create it to make money, bro. I don't need the money at all. But it's always good to get for people to support your content, because you're taking the time and effort to make these videos, make intros. That is like a form of a job. And that's why, like, I try to support people when I can too. There's a lot of things I was trying to set up. A lot of shit they was fucking with my. I was able to send Cash App to a few people. Well, not Cash App, Super Chats to a few people. But for some reason, I had to fix that. Something was going wrong with that. I don't know if it was on the YouTube side, but I fixed it. So yeah, I'm gonna be supporting a lot of my brothers' channels a lot more now. So you know, absolutely. And I like the little channels. I like to support their brands, their merch. I like to see them, all of that. Like Bernie the Boxer, I support him because he's coming up out the mud. You know, he's not really riding off Terrence Crawford's coattail or nothing like that. That's his homeboy, but he out here doing his own thing. So much respect to Bernie the Boxer. You know, they was over there disrespecting his channel the other day. Monty Brown and all of them was over there disrespecting him. You know what I mean? You up here, you got 50,000 subs, bro. You should have enough revenue to support. You should have enough revenue to buy a damn laptop. You don't gotta have no donations to buy no laptop, bro. Your 50,000 subs should be pushing you with enough money. You can afford like 6 laptops. Like me, I'm already monetized. I'm making a little bit of money off that. I already got a little Google check coming. I already had it. I'm like, oh shit. I forgot about this shit at first. I'm like, oh, okay, well, it still feels good because it's you creating something, bro. You making your own lane. You know, I started this. Like, I ain't trying to be like no other channels. Like, I'm not trying to copy off nobody. That's why I'm called Rebel Life. Because I really, if y'all knew me, y'all would see how much of a rebel I really am. I really don't give a shit. Like, if like 50 people is like looking left, like I don't want to look over there, I want to look right. If like 50 people looking right, I don't want to look right, I want to look left. If everybody telling me the sky is green, nah, that shit is red, bro. And everybody telling me the sky is green, nah, no, blue is orange. You know what I'm saying? That I always been that way. You know what I mean? And that's how I am. I don't like somebody telling me what to do. I hate that. That's why I always have problems with jobs, because I don't like asking people to take vacations and shit. I just want to take a vacation wherever the fuck I feel like it. That's freedom right there. You know what I mean? Not somebody telling you gotta sign right here. Hey boss, can I get like 6 days off? All right, but you know you only got 3 vacation days, so you know you're gonna get 3 days pay, and then the other 3 you ain't gonna get paid. Fuck that. No. Fuck all that. So I've been like this since I was like this big, bro. I've been like this since kindergarten. No lie. Like kindergarten bored me, bro. I was smart. My grandmothers, they had me reading encyclopedias at age 4. So I go to kindergarten. You can only imagine when I was in class, you know the finger painting stuff. I used to be like, man, this shit is corny, bro. Like, I used to do that little finger painting stuff. You know, like Thanksgiving, they put your you put your palm on the paint, and then that's supposed to be a turkey. I used to be like, man, this shit is corny. I ain't doing this shit. Like, I used to be bored with this shit. I used to be in class, and he used to ask me questions in class in the 1st grade, and then I put like this. 1st grade, right? What was the mathematics in the 1st grade? It was like 5 plus 5 or some 10 plus 10. I was already doing long division in the 1st grade. I was doing, like, I was like 500 plus 30, 500. Like, I was doing that shit, like, off the top of my head. So I'm like, man, this shit is corny, dude. So I breezed through a lot of my stuff because I just was, like, on a different level from the kids in my class, to the point where in the 3rd and 4th grade, they put me in gifted classes. In New York, right? I know a lot of y'all might not understand how New York is. In New York, right? I don't know if it's still like this, but in New York, growing up, the classes was broken down into numbers. Like, You have a 1 class, a 2, a 3. So the 1 class was like really smart kids. Then they had other classes, the gifted classes too, I believe. But they had a 1 class. The 2 class was like okay kids, that was good, that was okay. But the 1 class was the really smart kids on the honor roll and all that. And the 3 class, the kids that had like little problems, where they couldn't behave and all that. I was in the 3 class because 1 year, 8th grade, I was in the 3 class because I was fighting a lot. I was getting into a lot of fights in the 6th grade, like 6th grade, 7th. I was in a lot of fights and shit like that. But there was nothing wrong with me in the smarts department. I was really smart. Yeah. And then they got the 4 class. A lot of y'all know. A lot of y'all throwback New Yorkers know what I'm talking about. The 4 class. Those kids was always jumping out their seats, banging their head on shit. It's almost like they was super hyper and shit like that. Like those like mostly the crack babies and shit like that. I ain't lying. I ain't making this shit up. Those are like the crack babies. And then they had 5 classes. I don't even want to talk about them. The 5 classes was so special that they was quiet. A lot of them was quiet, but they was just like bad quiet. No lie, I'm not even making this shit up. And then you had this 1 class coming up. They called it the Gates class. And I never understood what the hell that was. I never was in a Gates class. A lot of y'all know what I'm talking about, the Gates class. I think that was like just super duper bad. You know what I mean? Them kids was the ones that was flinging boogers on the ceiling and walking upside down on walls and shit like that. Them kind of kids. Hey, D-Town, thanks for the super chat. My man D-Town said, yeah, we stay in the fucking trenches. Salute to you, Rebel, and everyone in the chat. Hey, y'all subscribe to my boy D-Town Blaster, bro. We blasting these fools, man. We coming. And they know my boy Bug gonna come blast they boy out the box, and they know it. But, yeah, well, I'm gonna get a little off topic, man. So, you know me. I go off the rails and shit. Like, I didn't like to follow the script. I always been that way, and I'm gonna always be that way. So when people say I'm a fanboy, I'm definitely not a fanboy because y'all can look back on the channel. I made videos about Terrence Crawford that I didn't like that he used to say, and I flamed him for it because that was back then when I was like, wasn't understanding how frustrated he probably was with this whole Spence thing. So I was like, man, I don't want to hear shit about you talking about the fight is over, you passed the fight, man. Fuck that. That's what I was saying, man. I'm like, you know what? Holding up this fight is Bud and Errol. That's what I was saying. The video is still up. I ain't taking them down. I'm like, who's holding up the fight is Bud and Errol. That's how frustrated I was starting to get because I really wanted to see this fight. You know what I'm saying? But now that I see what's going on, how come there's no distractions in Terrence Crawford's way? How come it's always distractions when it comes to Errol Spence? It's always like a new thing come out of nowhere. Now it's Canelo coming up. Like, you ain't hear nothing about Canelo until after now the Ugas fight is over. Now all of a sudden, now Canelo talking about, all right, yeah, let him come up to 168. Come on, dude. Come on, man. I see that shit, bro. I see what they doing, bro. Let me read some of these messages, man. My boy Lat said, yeah, we who they are too. Exactly. Ron Finley said, pro-black, listening to everything Tommy Brown saw you say. Minnow Brown TV, a beta too, just following everybody, just like KQKC, cloud chasing motherfuckers. Ron Finkley said, it's big business in calling yourself a fish. Yeah, that's true, bro. Yo, y'all subscribe to my boy Dub J. My boy Dub J Lucky, man. What's good, Rebel? He says, my boy Dub J. Hold on, let me wrench up some people, because I can wrench people up on this shit. And I cannot wrench people up the other way sometimes. I don't know why I can't. Hold on, let me see something real quick. I'm trying to see if I can wrench up some folk, man. I was able to wrench up some folks with this, man. I did it the other day. It's not letting me do it. I'm gonna wrench up some folks. But anyway, we ain't been talking much about boxing, right? But I'm about to go in the gun store in a little bit. I'm waiting for it to open up, man. I'm buying 3 new babies today, man. 3 new babies. That's right. 3 new babies to add to the family, man. Y'all know I like firearms. I've been liking firearms since I was like this big. Since I used to run around in the hood, my godmom used to give me $5. You know what I go do? Go buy a cap gun and shit like that. Like I used to walk with the cap gun, put it in my waist and shit like that, and just pop it off and shit like that. Yeah. See, like in New York, right? Everywhere it's like, like New Year's Eve used to come around and people used to shoot up in the air and all that shit. I never liked doing that shit, bro. I never was me. I never liked doing that shit. I'm like, man, I'm more like, man, why y'all wasting that ammo? We might need that shit one day. You know what I'm saying? And the dudes I used to rock with, I remember it was a little fucking 80 everybody had. It was a little 380 with like 3 bullets. I ain't never gonna forget that. I was like, motherfuckers had 3 bullets. And motherfuckers always, they were so eager to shoot the shit. Oh, let's go shoot it off. Bro, we got 3 bullets. This is before, we got a little older and shit. We got 3 bullets. If you go shoot these 3 bullets in the air, we get beef or something, or we go to somebody else's neighborhood, what the hell you gonna do? What you gonna do? You gotta save them bullets, and you know what? They listen to me. You know what I'm saying? I was always the level-headed one and shit. Fuck you shooting up in the air for? Save your ammunition, bro. You know what I mean? And then now, you do that shit in New York, they got them shot spotters now. Like, if you shoot in the air, they got these fucking, I don't know how they did it, bro. It's like this thing they got. It could tell where the shot's coming from, and the cops gonna pull up and shit like that. Now, that was another reason why I never wanted to do that shit. Kept me out. I was always the same thinker, bro. And then like dudes used to walk with firearms, right? And I used to be like, yo, put that shit away, bro. You don't need, if it ain't no beef, put that shit away, bro. And guess what? Every time nobody listen to me, they get caught, locked up, and they come out, yo, bro, I should listen. I told y'all, you don't want to listen, bro. Put that shit away, bro. And it's about how you dress. If I used to walk with a gun up there, you would never know, because I was always taught, hey, this is how you do, wear some slacks, wear like a vest, a sweater vest, look kind of like a preppy dude. So that's what I used to do all the time. Worked all the time. I used to walk right past police. Nobody even knew nothing. That's the real shit. But a lot of dudes don't have that mentality up there. They stupid. They don't think. They get hyped and they want to do stuff for to impress everybody, shooting up in the air. Man, in my hood, yo, like when it was New Year's Eve, dude, motherfuckers be like before the ball drop, like 11:55, you'll see people calling their kids in the house, like, yo, come upstairs. Hey, get in the house. My aunts and them be like, come upstairs, get in the house, because they know as soon as the ball drop, bro, it was like Vietnam, bro. Every building, man, shit was going off, man. In New York, man, you don't see people with a lot of rifles and shit. It'd be like a lot of pistols and shit, but there were some people that had some rifles, and you could tell the difference. It was crazy. But yeah. And then after like New Year's in the morning, you see shell cases all over the place, and shit was crazy, bro. It was crazy. But yeah, I'm going off the rails on this one, man. But we ain't really talking much boxing, are we? It's cause I'm agitated, bro. Because I see. I don't like the shit that's just getting pushed out there. And I never had a problem with the Monty Brown dude. He just jumped off on me. I ain't had no problem with him, bro. Then he started with knockout boxing's video. He was up there saying people was talking about them. Ain't nobody was talking about them reckless, bro. We were just over there speaking our mind, man. That's all it was. Just like they were speaking their mind. And then he just went off the rails, bro. And he was like, yeah, Eric, like, you some street shit, bro. I'm like, bro, it's not really that serious, man. I may never see you, bro, and you may never see me. So what's the point of all of that bullshit talking and all that? Come on, this is just boxing to us, bro. Y'all motherfuckers seem like y'all just heavily invested in them, and that motherfucker Errol don't know you motherfuckers. He don't care nothing about y'all, man. He don't care about y'all. See, the Bud supporters now, they might have some Bud sexuals out there too, but I don't see none, bro. I really don't. The Bud dudes, the Bud supporters seem more reasonable. We understand, even though we think Errol gonna get his ass whooped, we still understand that Errol was still an okay, good fighter, but we just think he basic. You know what I mean? Now they talking about Spence's Canelo ducking Errol. What? I'm like, listen, man, and I don't even really fuck with Canelo like that. Like, there's a lot of shit he moving like I ain't like, but I do respect the fact he stayed busy. I respect the fact that he learned the English now. You listen to Canelo now, his English is much better. It's much better. And I also gotta respect his hustle at the same time. But the way he was moving around certain fights and shit, I ain't really like that. And I called that out. I don't like fighters that do that, man. I like fighters that take on all challenges. And that brings up somebody else that's one of my favorite fighters, Shakur Stevenson. I'm gonna be all over on this one, y'all. I'll probably get off in another 10 minutes so I can go ahead and grab my 3 babies up out of the store. Shakur Stevenson and O'Shaquie Forster. I might make a video about this one because I'm hearing Shakur is talking real diva-ish now, bro. Now he got that second belt. I'm hearing. See, look, this is what I mean. See, we ain't no fanboys over here, bro. We gonna keep it all the way real, even if it's our favorite fighter. Them dudes over there ain't gonna do that. Them dudes on that side ain't gonna do that, bro. But most of the time, Bud supporters, we think rational. We don't like the coward shit or the coward talk shit. I don't care who it come from. It can come from Bud. It can come from Errol. It can come from Shakur Stevenson, Floyd Mayweather, Deontay, whoever the fuck. I don't like hearing none of that soft shit. And I gotta watch the video because people are telling me this is what Shakur said. I did see a tweet. O'Shaquie, I guess, said, "Yo, I'm coming for that green belt." And then Shakur was like, "Yo, you gonna wait your turn? You know, you gonna get your turn or some shit." I'm also hearing that O'Shaquie was giving Shakur work when they sparred, so I don't know. But I'm hearing Shakur was like saying something to the nature of, "Yo, fight. You got to build your way up to the fight first," some shit like that. And I think O'Shaquie Forster is like, I think he's #1 for WBC. So come on, Shakur, don't do that. See, this is what I'm saying, bro. These dudes get like, I don't know. I'm not gonna put that jacket on Shakur yet till I all the way see everything. But you can't be out here before these dudes get these belts. They be saying how other people is running from him and all this other stuff, right? And then when they get a strap, when they get a few belts, then they change up. Errol did it. George Kambosos is the worst. He's the worst one yet. He's worse than Teofimo Lopez. Hey, yo, before let me touch on George Kambosos. Y'all gotta go watch Coach Malachi. He got a clipping of it though, but his one of his lives, he was talking about George Kambosos, the way he was coming out with all the belts. It looks like some wrestling WWE shit. That shit was hilarious. Go look at that clip. It was like a 12-minute clip that Coach Malachi put out. But yeah, Kambosos is suffering from this diva-ism crap. Errol Spence told he was chasing after Keith Thurman and telling Keith Thurman was saying, "Yo, you know, you got to get a belt. You know, you ain't worth nothing yet," and all this other stuff. And then Errol was telling Bud to get a belt. And then Bud gets the belt. And what I'm saying is they keep saying, "Yo, why we keep saying Errol was ducking?" That's not true. Bro, listen. I pay attention to everything. You can't fool me. If he really wanted to fight Bud back then, he ain't had to say nothing about get a belt first. He said it was backwards. Like, he should have said, if it was, and then he started coming out with the cleanup side of the street after Bud got the belt. Why didn't he just say, "Yo, I'm gonna clean up," before Bud even got his belt, right? Why he ain't just say, "I'm gonna clean up my side of the street, and then when you get your belt, I'm gonna fight you"? That ain't what he said first. He told Bud first, get a belt. Then Bud got the belt. Then it was the side of the street. Am I making that up? All right, so that's what I'm saying. Yeah, let me read some of these messages, yo. I'm messing up these messages. Work for State Heavy Equipment. Ron Finkley said, I'm my own boss. Also, I'm a jack of many trades. Yeah, absolutely. Gotta be a jack of many trades. Same with me, bro. Like, I know how to fix guns. Like, if I wanted to be a gunsmith, I could. I break them down, clean them, change springs, change trigger groups. I know how to do all that shit. Like a Glock, bro. I could break a Glock down with my eyes closed. I could probably strip it, give it a deeper field strip. Plunger springs and all that shit, extractors and all that. I do that very well with the Glock. I build my own ARs. I done built 2 of them already. It's not hard as people think it is. When you first learn how to build the ARs, you're like, damn, okay, it's a little learning curve, but after a while, it's easy. It's like it's much cheaper to build your own AR anyway than just going to buy one. Like, you can buy a lower for like lower kits, be like $50-$60 for the parts. Buy a little lower for like a strip lower, like $70. Then you can buy the upper parts, and then you can slap together an AR, a good one, with a 1.9 twist or something, or a 1.7. It really don't matter to me. You get $400, man, $450. You know, yeah, fix cars and all. Do like a lot of work on cars myself. It's good to have your own trade with your own hands. You know what I'm saying? In case something go wrong in your profession, you know you can kick back and go and do some other shit. You feel me? Like I know how to change all kind of shit in cars. I just don't have the space to do like engine shit. Like I can pull an engine and do a lot of that shit on the engine, the manifolds and the heads and all that shit. I just like some cars is easier than others, you know what I mean? But for like other shit, brakes and all that, I taught myself. I ain't have no daddy. I ain't have no daddy around to teach me all that shit. I taught myself how to do all that shit, bro. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, you know. It's good to have a trade, man, learning different shit, yo. Facts. Ron said, come to find out after all that said and done, classifying people was silly, but everybody got to call somebody to fix something. The smart ones can't figure it out. Marshall Carr said PBC don't want to fight. I agree, Marshall, because look what's going on. Why are you offering Canelo? Yo, Canelo should not be a factor. This the point that the Spence heads ain't talking about. Why is Canelo even being mentioned, bro? I don't see. Look, man, look. Ain't nothing wrong with Spence fighting Canelo. But not now, bro. Take care of what you doing. Just like Jamel said to Bud, right? Okay, Errol, same thing with Errol. Take care of your division. You got Ennis. You got Bud. You got Smoke down there first. You got Studs. Handle that first before you come fucking with me, because I'm going to knock out all this, baby. Yeah, all right then. So why the same thing ain't applying to Errol Spence, bro? The same thing. Why you worrying about a dude that's 3 weight classes on top of you right now? First you say you want to be undisputed, and then now you talking about Canelo. If you want to be he double talks. That's why people don't believe shit he say. He say 2 different things. First he said he want to be undisputed. He been saying that for all these years. And then when they talking to him in interviews, he talking about, well, did this fighter become he started bringing up old fighters that's not undisputed. So that's telling me you really don't care about being undisputed. Am I making this shit up? Why are you bringing up other fighters being undisputed? That's not undisputed. That's like saying, well, damn, it's like I'm trying to like compare it to something. I'm trying to compare it to something that makes sense. It'll get back to me, but that right there, when I heard him say that, I said, this dude don't want to. He don't want to fight. Or then if that's the case, bro, all the shit he's saying now, it's not making no sense, bro. Like he want to be undisputed. Then he's saying it don't matter if you're undisputed. Now he want Buzz belts, and then Canelo's the factor. Canelo's like, man, I'm not doing no catch weight at 164. You come up to 168 and get it. Canelo will fight, but Errol, man. I don't think he's scared of no Errol Spence. A lot of people in Canelo though, I can't lie. He do seem like he don't like fighting black fighters though. Because I ain't seen, when the last time he fought a black fighter? It was Danny Jacobs, right? But it seemed like, I don't know, man. I don't want to say he's afraid of him, but it's just something just weird. It's kind of like with the Tank Davis shit. Like, why isn't Tank fighting black fighters? But Errol, come on, man. Nah. That man. Look, Errol. As much, I think Canelo's a basic dude. At the same time, though, I think he'll get pulverized in that ring with Canelo. And I think Canelo will wash him, bro. I think now let's say, because Errol walk around at what, I think like 180. Errol was a big motherfucker. When you seen him between fights, his face is full. So I think he walk around at like 175 or something. He walk around probably around that. I think he got to cut like 30 pounds, 30, 40 pounds to make weight. So he could fight. He'll be big in there. He'll be a big dude in there with Canelo, I think, man. But nah, he can't get hit with them shits he was getting hit with Ugas by Canelo or Bud. That's what I keep thinking about. The Ugas fight showed me some things. I think the Ugas fight exposed some shit. Y'all want to talk about Bud being exposed? Then the Ugas fight exposed Errol then. I'm just keeping it all the way a buck. If Bud was exposed with Mean Machine, They keep talking about that. See, I don't really be on that exposed shit like that. I'm more of a dude that's like, all right, Errol got rocked. Okay, cool. He got rocked. I don't think he was really all the way exposed. He just got rocked. And that shit is gonna show when he can't do that same shit with other fighters. He can't be that irresponsible and shit. But these dudes, oh my god, yo, Green Machine put him on his knee, bro. Oh my god, he got knocked down. Stop saying, all right, Errol got knocked down by Ugas. The ropes held him up, right? Why they didn't count that as a knockdown? Everything y'all say, I got something for it. Everything y'all sexual say, I got a bullet for it. Every time. I got a few guns ready for that. Every time you throw a slug at me, I'm gonna throw 3 at you right back. So you keep this going. I got a lot of stuff in my bag in case you come at me with something. I got something for that. Absolutely. Hey, you guys, hold on for a minute. You know me, man. Go subscribe to my gun channel, man. Rebel Life Shooter, man. But time and time, I might give y'all some little treats and shit like that. Check this out, man. This is one of my little babies right here. It's one of my little babies, man. See that right here? This is my little baby, man. This is my little Caltech, man. See my little homie right here, my little 32, man. This is my baby, man. I've been carrying this, and this gun took me years to find, bro. It was so rare. Bro. It took me so long to find this little pistol. Yo, this thing is 6 ounces, dude. 6 ounces. Loaded is 8 ounces loaded. And you be forgetting this in your pocket. Sometimes I have a pocket holster for it. But today, I just carry this little the in the waistband joint right there. But yeah, this is my little homie. This is my little backup joint. But today, he my primary. But no, most of the time I go out, I carry 2 joints with me. Or with the family or something, I bring this little joint with me for spare shit. You know what I mean? Cause shit getting crazy out here, y'all. Shit getting crazy. Just a little nugget, man. Just just a little, just endeavoring to both of my passions, just the boxing and the gun shit. That's 2. Then the cars. Those are my 3 things right there. You know what I mean? I'm gonna also when the time is right, I'm gonna start a car channel as well. I already got the logo. So I'm gonna start that, man. I'm gonna start a car channel. I got some things lined up, bro. It's just I don't want to bite off too much stuff at one time. I'm building the gun channel and I'm building the boxing channel, and then I got some other channels I want to build too. But I'm just slowly want to build these 2 first, the gun one and this boxing shit. But back to what I was saying about this Errol shit. They know for a fact there's something ain't right, because they keep throwing obstacles in the middle of this shit. Canelo, I'm more of a look. The fans of Errol, they keep saying they supporting this Canelo shit. How you gonna support this Canelo shit? Why you not flaming your boy in PBC for even pushing this shit right now? Why you ain't flaming them for that? Y'all saying Bud scared. But it ain't. I don't see nobody. I don't see Bud. Bud saying he want to jump right into it. I don't hear Bud saying he want to fight Canelo. I don't hear Bud saying he want to fight Charlo first. No, he said he gonna wash Errol, and he going after your boy. Y'all gotta understand something. You think Terrence Crawford ain't been studying Jermell Charlo or Errol Spence? They've been watching. They've been watching them. They already know what they gonna do. I'm telling y'all this. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. He know already Errol Spence. He figured him out before he even fought. I'm telling you, he figured out Errol already. He figured him out. He figured out Charlo. Charlo is super basic, bro. You seen him fighting Castano? All you gotta do to Charlo is pin that motherfucker on the ropes and watch out for his counters and just go to work on his ass, work his body. Castano is not. He's an okay puncher, and he rocked Jermell Charlo. Still good fighter though. Notice when I say somebody get rocked, I don't count them out like them motherfuckers do with Bud. Jermell got rocked in that fight because he got hurt to the body too by Castaño, I think. But definitely Castaño wobbled him to the chin, and Jermell Charlo got a chin. You never seen that from Jermell Charlo. And I looked at that like, damn, Castaño did that. Banana hurt Charlo too, but end of the day, he still whooped him. He won. He knocked him out. But he still hurt him. So these people can be hurt. So All this shit, Errol can be hurt, bro. They make it seem like Errol just can't be destroyed. He can't be faded. Nothing can't happen to Errol. Errol's a man. Bud can be hurt. We saw Bud hurt. We saw Bud hurt against Gamboa. We saw him hurt against Meme and she hurt him a little bit. But what did he do? What was the end result though? He smoked him. I got hurt in fights and I smoked him. Shit, man. I told you I had my nose broke. I know how I feel to have a cracked rib, and I still got my shit off. So, and I still was victorious because they had to jump me to do it. Because they knew what it was with these. They had to jump me. And I still won. In my eyes, I was a warrior because anytime you got to jump somebody or whatever and you now, use a weapon or something like that, you soft. And it's 3 dudes and stuff like that. So, I'm more of a person that I don't look at them getting rocked. I look at how they deal with getting rocked. I look at if they get up and whoop ass after they get rocked. And Bud, he been rocked a few times in his fights, and he still whooped ass. Still whooped their ass. Errol got rocked by Latte, still whooped Latte ass. Right? I'm not gonna totally shit on Errol like these dudes on them other pages. They shit on them and shit like that. It take a lot to fucking get in that ring, bro. That's why I don't call fighters bums. You'll never hear that word come out of my mouth, bum. I know some people might say it. I never call fighters bums, bro. You know why I don't call them bums? I just say like lower caliber. You got higher caliber. I don't call them bums because it take a lot to get to even where they at. You know how many people want to be in them spot and they spot and they can't make it? So they must have been doing something at some point to get them to where they at, even if they lower ranked or whatever. Dog, that shit take a lot. And I'm gonna say this: a lot of people that we might deem as, or not me, that other people might deem as bums, like we probably couldn't even last a round or two with these dudes, man. These dudes that don't like Bud and they say he fought nobodies, can they last in the ring with those nobodies? They say that Gamboa was Gamboa was the man when Bud fought. I think Gamboa was the favorite in that fight, I believe. They talking about, Hank Lundy was a nobody. They try to shit on Thomas Delorme. Thomas Delorme is a good ass fighter. Can you beat him? Can you beat Thomas Delorme? Can you beat Hank Lundy? It be these dudes, bro, that they never. A lot of these dudes never even had a fist fight. A lot of you never even had a fist fight. You want to talk about somebody a bum? Like BFTB, stay saying that shit, calling people bums and shit like that. Yo, Bud ain't fought nobody but bums. Bro, have you ever stepped in the ring? Have you ever laced up a glove, bro? You know what goes into that shit? You know how much hard work that shit? The motherfuckers gotta cut weight. That's why I respect all of these dudes. Now, I got my favorite fighters, but I respect every last one of these dudes because, yo, can you imagine being 180 pounds, right? Walking around naturally, and then you gotta cut down 40 pounds to make a weight. Bro, I can't do no shit like that, bro. I like to eat. I did lose weight. I was bigger than this. I was 250, bro. I was 250. I'm only 6 feet. I'm only 6 foot tall. I was 250. I cut a lot of shit on my diet and I lost the weight, but it was still killing me because your body is like, it's craving shit like a drug. It's like, nah, you gotta go get that sugar. You gotta go. It's hard, dude. It's like that's why when people smoke cigarettes now, I see why they addicted to shit. It's hard, bro. It's like your body go through this thing of withdrawal. So you can imagine these dudes, they gotta cut all this weight to make weight. That should take a lot of dedication, man. So I respect them, bro. I really do. But on the aspect of skills, Terrence Crawford just got more skills. These dudes is basing Bud getting beat by Spence. They basing after Ugas shit. They taking the Ugas shit and running with it. Don't let that Ugas shit fool you. You saw what Bud said when they had that little meetup back in the day. He like, yo, don't try this. I got something for that. Don't try that. Don't try it, because I'm telling you, try it with me. You're going to see how different I am, bro. Don't try that body shot shit with me. I just made a video about that, too. Don't try that body shit with me, bro. I got something for that body. Everyone know what time. They know what it is over there. I'm telling you, bro. They trying to age Bud out. It ain't going to work. And everybody is saying, okay, where's the fight? Where's the contract at? Now, I I don't know how long it takes to draw up contracts, because I'm not in those rooms with those people, but Bud has been saying he's waiting. He's like, yo, I'm waiting for the contract. But then on the channel saying, do you hear Bud talking about sending the contract? Yeah. He said it at the Shakur fight. Yo, he's waiting on the contract. That's the same thing as sending the contract, bro. But see, they'll spin that shit like, see, but he didn't verbally say. They'd be on that plebiscite bullshit. You see, my brother, he didn't verbally say send the contract. He said he kind of skewed his words, my brother, and he said, I am waiting. See, he said, I am waiting. He ain't say send, you know what I mean, with a capital S. Well, shut that shit up, bro. Shut that shit up. There. Damn, I ain't even realize I got these comments. Oh, shit, we got Big Fish. Hey, yo, Big Fish, man. Yo, y'all go subscribe to my man, General Big Fish, man. Yo, Mac Mob. Salute to my Mac Mob, E-Thriller. Yo, go subscribe to E-Thriller, to Mac Mob. Yo, my bad, y'all. I ain't see all these comments. I had to roll down. Damn, there's a lot of comments. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna start saying that too, man. Oh shit, you know, Joseph Bailey called Charlotte Brothers the Cobra Twins, Tomax and Zama. I know a lot of y'all watch G.I. Joe back in the days. You know what he talking about. Yeah, I don't know if I could drop a link on these lives. I don't know where to drop a link at, because I'm on my phone doing this shit, so I don't know how to drop a link. I don't know, Big Fish. I don't know. You probably gonna have to wait for the next live, bro. Fucking Fridays is tomorrow, so you know you can come on fucking Fridays and whatever you guys say, Big Fish. But yo, go subscribe to General Big Fish. He's an Errol supporter, but he fam though, so that's a difference. It's a difference, man. Go subscribe to him. Go subscribe to Woo 36. Go subscribe to Detroit Raise Me. Go subscribe to the Mac Mob, man. You gotta subscribe to these dudes. My bag got a hole in it. What do you mean, bro? What do you mean my bag? I'm trying to figure out what you mean. Gotta clarify that, bro. Yeah, hey, yo, look, they keep saying Bud is chinny, then Errol's chinny from Ugas then. See, you gotta come at them with the same, you gotta fight fire with fire, bro. If Errol is chinny, if Bud is chinny, because of what happened with Mean Machine, bro, I don't even be looking at that Mean Machine thing as a factor, bro. I don't look at that shit as a factor. Because he got rocked, he got clipped, because that's his nature. He liked to fight. Remember his mom said that in the interview, in the documentary? Like, yo, she used to, I think, pay Bud to fight the little kids and shit like that. It could be either somebody's downfall or it could be a gift and a curse. It depends. But he got clipped. And then it seems like, though, when Bud get hit, he go into another mode, though. So he goes into this, it clicks something on in his head, and he like, I gotta get him out of here. And that's what every time he get hit, look at the fights, bro. Even from 140. Look at all his fights. When he get clipped with a big shot, what happened every time he get clipped? He come back with some neck shit and he knock him out. And people like talking about the Kell Brook thing. That was only 4 rounds, and he was getting jabbed, and that was something that people saying he gotta watch out for. The Errol Spence jab. He gotta watch out for that. But I think he will. I don't think he gonna fight Errol the same way he gonna fight Kell Brook, unless Bud tests his temperature and feel like, okay, I could take his power. Oh, he ain't got nothing for me. I could take this shit. And he might still be a little bit more defensively responsible, but he know at some point he gonna have to stand there and get busy with Errol. So I watch Terrence Crawford trade with people. I watch Errol trade. It's not the same. They both. It's different. It's hard to explain when you watch both of them trade. When Errol's in the mix up with somebody, it's not the same. He's more when he's mixing it up. He's trying to hit you in the body. Bud, I watched him trade, and he's hitting you in the body, hitting you in the head. He going downstairs. That's what I think that's gonna be a difference, bro. You're gonna see. Watch it. Watch them shits real. Yeah, Errol don't slip punches. He clams up, and that's another thing I say. He clams up. He get poised up. Come on, man. Bud hit him with one of them sniper ass jabs. Ain't gonna end well. Hey, bro, listen, yo, Detroit. I don't know, man. I mean, like I said, the trade. Watch them trade, bro. I'm picturing them in my head right now. If Errol and Bud trade, bro, I see Errol. This is what I see happening, bro. This is what's gonna happen in maybe in a few of their little spots. They're gonna have a few spots in that fight if they fight. I gotta put an if on this shit now, bro, because I'm more leaning towards I don't think it's gonna fucking happen, bro. It's to me, it's more reduced to them just Twitter fighting. That's all I really see is like Twitter stuff more than anything else. I don't see PBC in them pushing nothing. I don't see nothing, but they pushing Canelo. So right there, yo, Ron Boy Fresh, he was right, bro. He said that fight wasn't gonna happen. Ron Boy Fresh, salute to Ron Boy Fresh. And now when you see everything, you see how everything is looking, like they scared to lose the belts, dog. You know what I mean? And yeah, but back to the trade. When they trade, bro, you're gonna see Errol hitting. I can see him hitting the body. Boom, boom, boom. Bud going to the top. Errol hitting the body. And what's gonna happen is while Errol focusing more towards the top, Bud gonna try to hit at the body and into the top, and that's when he's gonna catch Errol. I think it's gonna be something like that. It's gonna be something like that. Now, Bud, Errol can clip Bud with something too. Like he clipped Sean Porter with that shot that he hit him with, that damn near knocked his head backwards. But I don't see it. I don't see it with Bud. See, I'm gonna say this, man. I ain't gonna be too much long. The difference is with Bud, you can't compare what Errol was doing to them other dudes with Bud. There's levels, man. There's levels to all of this stuff. Now, while Errol might be a good body puncher and he's strong, and there's still levels, man. There's levels to all of this stuff, man. Y'all gonna find out why there's levels. You're gonna see, bro. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. Terrence Crawford is much more seasoned. He's much more seasoned, bro. Shit, I would say Boots is more seasoned than Errol. I know a lot of y'all ain't gonna believe that. But think about how many fights Boots had already compared to Errol. Now, I keep getting that same thing. Who has Boots fought? It don't matter, bro. Every time you fight somebody, you learning something, man. From the lower caliber dudes to now. Boots got 28 fights. He's 24 years old. And he's saying he ain't gonna stop, right? So he getting better and better. So just because he's 9 years younger than Errol Spence, and it seems like, and then he started boxing earlier than Errol Spence. So to me, Boots is just more seasoned than Errol. I don't care about how old Errol is. I base my shit off when you started, and I base it off how many fights you got. You know what I mean? And Errol, Bud got like 10 more fights. Bud got more knockouts than Errol got fights, bro. Y'all gonna see, bro. Y'all gonna see. Hey, I'm gonna start my Twitter for this channel. I'm starting it tomorrow. I'm gonna start my Twitter, so I'll make sure I link it to the channel and everything. And I'm gonna salute Terrence Crawford when I get up on Twitter. I'm like, yo, listen, man, it's Team Bud, bro. It's Team Bud all day, every day. But I'm gonna say this one last thing, man. The other boys over there, they never gonna hold him up. They're not gonna hold Errol accountable for this Canelo shit. And there should be no Canelo even in the talk. This should not even be a thing at all. Why are we even talking about Canelo? Why is Canelo even on the table right now? If they claim they want to be undisputed, why are they talking about Canelo? They got this big bag for Canelo, but Tim Smith said they ain't got no money for Bud. None of this shit ain't making no sense, bro. Ain't none of it making no sense. Ain't none of it making no sense. You got all this money for Canelo. You ain't got no money to give Bud, though. He clearly said that shit on the thing. I'm like, all right, you ain't got to pay Bud no $55 million. Well, unbelievable, man. But anyway, thanks for tuning in to this episode of Early Bird Boxing Talk, man. I got a date with my 3 new babies I gotta go pick up. Y'all catch them on the gun channel. Y'all see what those is soon. So go pick up 3 of my babies, man. Hey, y'all go over to Rebel Life Shooter, man. Y'all go subscribe to that channel. And my daughter, man, I'm about to get her. She wanna you know how the kids like that slime stuff. So my 9-year-old, she liked the slime and stuff. So she was like, "Can I help her make a channel like that?" So I'm gonna be making her. I'm gonna let y'all know when she start her channel, man. She like making the slime and all that stuff like that. So um, y'all stay tuned for her, my little princess channel and shit like that, man. But yeah, man, this is Rebel Life, man. I love y'all, bro. What's a fish to the ocean? Yo, shout out to my boy, Basketball Planet. Tex Rock said, "I like Bud in the exchanges. Errol is usually offensive or defensive. He prefers to either initiate offense or shell." Tex Rock got it right, man. Absolutely. Tex Rock got it right. Yo, y'all go subscribe to my boy Respectfully Boxing, man. It's a brand new channel. Y'all go hold the boy down. Watch his video he made talking about Terrence Crawford ain't fight nobody. And he gonna explain everything right there, man. See, these are the type of channels that I love, like the small channels. When we get big, it's over, bro. When we all get 20, 30,000 subs, because it's gonna happen, man. It's gonna happen. Because I watched some of these channels and how small they was, and I'm looking at these subs just coming up. I'm like, damn, that's good. You know why? Because people getting tired of hearing fake narratives, man, from these other dudes lying. They put these fake titles out, you know what I mean? And then the title and then you click the whole shit. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with having a title that's kind of like enticing, but a lot of these titles be lies, bro. It be lies, and the stories be lies. And then, if you look at some of these channels and they look at their sources, they source be they self. You be like, hold on, you just said your sources are telling you something, and then you look on their description and say he's the source. What the fucking shit is that, bro? That's weird, bro. Yeah, Tavares Washington. Yeah, the channel Rebel Life Shooter. It's just like this boxing one, but it's Rebel Life and just say shooter and it's red instead of blue. But yeah, I only got 330 subscribers on that channel. But it's funny because when I started that channel was newer than this one. I forgot when I started that one. It was just sitting there, and then I had like 10 subscribers, and then that next week I had like 150 subscribers. I ain't even lying. I ain't hardly even put no content up. I had like 2 videos up there. It'll grow. When I get the land, y'all gonna see some shit. Like, cause I don't like going to gun ranges and just sitting there shooting paper. Only time I do that is when I'm testing my guns out to make sure they run. But other than that, I like moving around. Like I've been to some gun competitions. I like laying on the floor, crawling under shit. It's reasons I learn how to do all of that shit. You know, that I really don't want to get into all that, but yeah, I'm very experienced in see shit like this. Like I could literally live right here on this shit. I could camo myself and motherfuckers probably wouldn't even see me coming, man. Like, but that's what it is with me. That's what it is with me, man. Hey, when the apocalypse happen, y'all gonna see Rebel Life have a piece of land. I'm gonna tell y'all, come on over to my land, bro. Come on over to my land and come join my crew, cause I got some fam out here, man, and we with it, man. Like, I'm not one to make a whole lot of new friends, but these dudes out here that I fuck with, they real chill, man. They cool, and we got a little tight knit group going on in case shit get real crazy. All type of shit. Trust me. You know what I mean? Get out of them fucking big ass New York. Get out of them cities where you can't have firearms, man. Excuse me. That's one reason I left New York, because you can't have guns up there. Hey, I'm gonna say this before I hang up. In New York, remember that shooting? Remember that shooting that happened? They said that happened on a train, which I don't believe that shit really even happened like that or happened at all. Yo, now guess what they gonna do now? Now they talking about they gonna have metal detectors in the train stations, gun detectors. See, what they do is they start these problems, right? They create these incidents, right? And they already know they got everything mapped out what they want to do to take your rights. So how is it that as soon as that shit happened, all of a sudden, a couple of weeks later, now they talking about rolling out some metal detectors in the train stations and shit, gun detection, a new gun detection system. They know, these motherfuckers know what they doing, bro. They know what they doing. This is y'all appreciate it, Detroit. Yeah, man. That's why I had to get out of New York. They already don't want you to have weapons up there. Like if you get caught with you can't have stun guns in New York. Pepper spray, they try to give you a ticket if they catch you with pepper spray. If they catch you with a certain kind of knife, you get a ticket. Forget about a gun. And it's funny because in New York City, you are allowed to apply for a gun permit, but they make it so hard. It's not a shall. It's not a shall issue, meaning they gotta give it to you if you don't have a record. So they make it like it's a may issue, where you got to go to police plaza and you got to sit before the police captain and you got to explain to him why you need a gun. You should never have to explain to somebody why you need a weapon. You know why? Because when they want to carry weapons, they ain't got to explain that to us, right? They go buy all these weapons and bombs and shit. They don't explain to us why they need that shit. We the people buy they shit. Why do we gotta explain to you why we need to carry a weapon? It's obvious, motherfucker. I live in a city of 8 million people. People get killed every day. That's why, motherfucker. And I shouldn't have to tell you this. If y'all don't like guns, tell the cops to strip they shit. Bet you they won't do that. That's why that's why, see guys, I don't respect governments. I can never respect governments like that, because they tell you what not to do, but they could do it. And it should be the other way around. We tell them motherfuckers what they could and can't do. See what I mean? I had to get out of there, bro. I'm walking around toting a gun, and it's times I had to walk around on eggshells, worrying about the police, but I didn't give a fuck, because it was just that point. It was a point up there where I had to carry something, because we had gotten me and my boys, we had gotten to something, and I had to carry, bro. Because if I didn't, because I had to, damn, man, I don't want to get too into this shit, but we had to cross stores in a certain area, and we know if they would have saw us, if we had to cross a certain parkway, street, if they would have saw us over there, then there would have been a problem without a gun or whatever. We know they had weapons, so we had to, like, damn, we got to walk through this shit to get here. And the same thing with them. If they came over where we was at and we saw them, it would have been on. So I'm not getting caught, dude. I'd rather catch a charge. That was my mentality. I'd rather catch a charge, because guess what? If I get caught and motherfuckers run down on me, can I pull a cop out of my pocket to save me? That's the mentality that I got. And a lot of people up there, I'm gonna be real, man. I love my city, but there's a lot of slaves up there. Every time bad shit happen, you know what the first thing they say? Yo, we need more police to do this. No, you don't. When are you gonna be your own fucking first responder, bro? Stop wanting more cops, because that's the problem. You keep calling for more cops, they're gonna keep putting their fucking boot on your neck. You don't need more cops. All you need is you. You are your own police, bro. Unless you elderly, stop crying for police to fucking be there for you hand and foot and shit. That's the most sucker shit I ever seen in my life, bro. Asking for a man in a costume that you never met a day in your life to save you. And cops are not even legally obligated to save your ass. They not, bro. There was also a video in New York, right? A guy was getting stabbed on the train. I'm gonna link that video to my community thing. He was getting stabbed on the train. You know what the cop did? The cop was on the fucking train, looking through the door. He closed himself in the door, bro, like a bitch. Cop got a gun, watching dude get poked up on the train, man, by some crazy dude. That's how y'all want to live up there? Nah, I'm good. Just point to the Constitution, bear arms, and they don't care about no Constitution. That's what I mean, bro. They tell you carry the guns against the law, right? They tell you that's against the law, but they breaking the major law of the land by telling you can't carry a gun. See how twisted this shit is out here? But yet, this same government, they've given all these guns to Ukraine. They don't care about giving guns to other countries, but they don't want their own people armed, though. Fuck this whole shit, bro. That's why I don't be subscribing to none of this shit, man. I don't give a fuck about none of these motherfuckers. I don't care what happened over here, bro. Real shit, because I ain't part of this shit, bro. I don't even consider myself this damn place, bro. I'm not. I'm just living here. That's it. Straight up. I ain't asking none of this shit, bro. I told the cop that one time, like, bro, I ain't asked to be born in this shit. I don't care about. I used to tell in New York all the time. I don't care nothing about your gun. I don't care about your badge. I used to call them pussy. Oh, and then they used to gaffle me up and all of that. And every time they beat me up, or it just made me more worse. That's all it did. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, you're gonna have to kill me to shut me up, bro. It's the only way you're gonna shut me up. If you ain't willing to kill me, then I'm gonna keep talking my shit. But here I'm here, guys. This is my favorite, one of my favorite spots right here. Look at that. It's Clark Brothers right here. It's one of my favorite little joints, man. So I'm gonna pick up my babies. This is Rebel Life, man. I know I went a little off the rails in this, man, but I did mix a little bit of boxing in this one. But you're gonna get that from time to time, because there's more other shit in the world to talk about other than boxing that I'm passionate about. And freedom is I'm big on freedom, and that's why um I hate people telling us what we can and can't do when they can't save you, bro. I see people say it all the time. Yo, why you need a gun, man? Just call the police. How stupid do you sound, bro? You can't depend on police, bro. Cops, they never there when shit before shit happened. They always come after something happened to you. They always come scrape you up off the ground. Nah, bro, you're not doing that. I'll call you when I got that motherfucker laid out, and then I call you to scrape him off the ground. That's how I want it to be. You know what I'm saying? But just having a gun is not enough. Just because you have a gun don't mean you're Superman. But the point is, having a gun, you want to be able to even the odds in case somebody else got a gun. That's all it's really about. It's not about being Superman, and a gun is just this magical blanket that's going to protect you, because you got to know how to use it. That's why I don't like being around a lot of people at the gun range, because they don't know what the fuck they doing. I've seen it many times, and so that's why I got to get my land, so I don't have to be around these idiots that don't know how to handle guns. They think they do, and they shoot somebody by accident. That has happened many times, and I'm big on that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. I love y'all though, man. I'm gonna go ahead and go pick my babies up so I can get home and massage my babies and lube them down and clean them up real good and get them ready to go shoot, man. Absolutely. And today's tomorrow. That's what I got planned all day. Me and a couple of my boys gonna go spark it up real good, man. I never shot my AK 12 gauge yet. I'm ready to let that motherfucker go, man. I gotta pop a few cherries. I got like 5 guns in my house now that I never shot, because I haven't had the time to go test them. And this is like from September, bro. I bought the gun shows, man. I never buy less than 2 guns at a gun. Every time I go to gun show, it gotta be like, I buy like 3, 4 of them shits, man. You know, but let me just say this before I get off too. If y'all guys just looking into firearms, the brands, all right, y'all will hear this on my gun channel, but I'm gonna say it here because this is where I got the most followers at. If you got between $300 and $400 to spend, only go with Ruger, bro. Ruger is a good company. I wouldn't. Taurus is all right. They still got some bugs they got to work out, but Ruger and then lower brand the cheaper Smith & Wesson is good. If you got like $500-600, go with Smith & Wesson, Glock, Walther, Canic. Those are good too. If you got like $700-900, y'all already know Sig. Oh yeah. Mike Moore said, "Yo, don't talk about rubbing and lubing." I know, right? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to talk about that, because I don't want people comparing me to Mr. Oh my goodness. And it's warm. Oh shit. Yeah, I want nobody comparing me to him. Nah, man, I don't do that, bro. But nah, man, I'm lubing up my babies, man. My guns is my babies, man. They never complain. All I gotta do is keep them fed. They always faithful. They loyal. I can go get them. They always in bed with me. I ain't got, you know what I'm saying? So those are my babies. Dude, y'all think I'm playing. One day on my gun channel, I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna take some of them out the safe, and y'all gonna see how serious I am about that baby shit, bro. Like, I look at my guns as kids, bro. Like, that's a part of the family, bro. And I take care of them, and they always gonna be right there, bro. Errol Spence and his Fright Night booty meat talk. Yeah, West Side. That's how I feel about my cars too. Same thing. That's how I feel about my cars and my guns, bro. Like, but even this minivan right here, this is my baby too, man. But my other cars, those are my babies, man. You know what I mean? Those are my babies, man. I love cars and guns, bro. Like, I don't even need no woman, bro. Like, if I ain't have no woman, I don't give a fuck, man. I got my guns and my cars. I don't give a fuck about having a woman, bro. I don't need that shit. Like I'm happy with my guns. As long as my guns and my cars don't leave me, bro, I'm good. Real shit. Like I'm really with it like that. With like when it comes to cars, dude, I'm like a dictionary on cars, bro. Since I was a kid, nigga, I used to buy them on Hot Wheels and shit. My grandma, and I just love cars, bro. Like any model car, I'll tell you what it is just by looking at it. Okay, well, this one is a 2012 because the headlights is different, and I'm just like a Rolodex with that shit, man. I love cars, bro. It's just what it is. I love the mechanics and everything about them. You know, I respect them. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's older cars. And that's what I'm gonna do too, y'all. I'm looking to get like a old, like a 80 something Monte Carlo, bro. If I can find me a good Monte Carlo, I want to do some inside work to it, and I'm gonna put some candy on that motherfucker, bro. See, I want my land, my big piece of land. I plan on doing some things, man. Like I want to park all my cars on my land and shit. So I have some nice property here, but I don't got like the acres and the acres and acres and shit like that. That's what I'm looking for, so I can put my cars there and get out of. I'm gonna bring them out of VA because VA they be wanting you. They charge you property tax on your car and shit. I ain't doing that shit no more. After a while, I'm gonna go ahead and throw it in Pennsylvania. You know what I'm saying? Pennsylvania is where I'm looking for the land at. Yo, Ron, yes, I'm gonna read this comment. Ron said, "Yo, uh, he responded to Detroit raised me respect. Keep that same energy for Spence. Make sure he makes the fight. No excuses. You ask, you should receive as a boxer head. Yeah, facts though. Facts. Yep. Yeah, man. Hey, yo, Detroit raised me. He a Spence guy. You know, he also give Crawford his props too. I seen him shout out Crawford a few times. So, like I said, it's levels. You got the Errol fans, you got the fanboys that's in the middle, you got the sexuals. And you know what, y'all? I think I'm gonna have to make another category. There might be people worse than the Errol sexuals, man. I might have to call them, I don't know. I have to dub a name for them, bro, because them dudes is on some shit. If you hear dudes talking about they gonna set it on you over Errol Spence, that's not a sexual, bro. So that's a disease, bro. That's a disease. I seen comments with dudes like, yo, I fucked you up over Errol Spence. Not to me though. Coach Malachi got people threatening him over Errol Spence. You know what I mean? Oh, what? Yo, shut up, bro. Get up out of here. Get up out of here. But yo, General Big Fish, if you want to talk to me, Big Fish, catch me Fridays at 8 p.m. You know, I'm gonna drop. Y'all know fucking Fridays, man. We're gonna do that for an hour. Leading up to my man, I believe Mac Mob is 9:30. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the Mac Mob, B Mac, E Thriller, the Black Picasso. Hey, yo, E, we looking for that part 17, fam. Yo, go check out E Thriller's 16-part series on why Errol Spence ducked Terrence Crawford, man. Yo, you go see it. It's right there, bro. Ain't nobody making this shit up. Bro. But yo, I'm off this, man. This Rebel Life, Broxton. I'm gonna catch y'all later, and I'm out.